the financial capital of India, the city of dreams, the ultimate dreamland. Now, these are a bunch of names that we have given to Mumbai, or as we lovingly call it, Bombay. Now, it is more than just a normal metropolitan city, it is an emotion and a way of life. Now, it might sound all dreamy for the people who don't reside here, but for the people who do, they are very much familiar with all the demons that also reside here. So, be it the Mumbai monsoon, the famous Mumbai monsoon, and the infamous city traffic, or moonland like roads which make our life hell on a daily basis. Now, despite all this romanticized chaos, it is unreal how we Mumbaikars still find a way to hustle, still find a way to make our dreams a reality. And we are here to capture exactly that, the Mumbai madness and the spirit of Mumbai. Today, we are going to undertake a route that is taken by thousands of Mumbaikars all day, every day. But before we do that, I wish to take you somewhere and on something which is rather unpretentious but very special. Accompanying us on this journey is the Ather Rizta, a quintessential family electric scooter, or should I say, the quintessential family electric scooter. And what you see behind me can be termed as the heartbeat of Mumbai, from where all the blood flows. It is the much celebrated CST station, and the blood that I'm referring to is the local train system, which has proved to be a reliable and dependable transport system for lakhs of Mumbaikars all day, every day, for many, many years now. And I have high hopes from the Ather Rizta that it will prove to be the same, reliable and dependable. Now, it might not be a devil on wheels, but it is certainly an angel on wheels, a guardian angel, if you will. And by the looks of it, I think I'll require this guardian angel to have my back, because at my train, it is already drizzling right now. And my other fellow commuters might be afraid of riding in the rains, but I am certainly not. So let's see how it is to traverse through this very vibrant land, and what it takes for a family electric scooter to be the perfect companion to get you through this madness. They say raindrops come straight from heaven. However, I'm not sure sometimes that this belief applies to Mumbai's monsoon or not. Because when it pours here, it pours hard. Traction might be your best friend, but even the best of friendships get tested when the going gets tough. I wasn't afraid though, because my guardian angel had a few magic tricks up its sleeve. The best one being skid control. You see, excessive throttle inputs at slow speeds can result in the rear tire losing traction, and when you're riding through torrential rains, it becomes even harder to keep the rubber side down. The Ather Rizta is smart though, as its sensors detect this change in the speed of the front and rear tire. This loss in traction is detected by the system, and torque is dropped at a dynamically modulated and controlled rate, ensuring that both the tires revolve at the same speed. Now, this interaction is done 1000 times a second. This makes it much more sophisticated than the traction control systems found in ICE vehicles, with no lag in gaining speed again. With that assurance in my mind, me and the Rizta braved through the rains. Rista's IP67 certification also got our approval that day. It had dealt with the torrential downpour, and later in the day, it will deal with the city dust. After restoring my peace of mind, the Rizta, it took me to another iconic Mumbai location. I know I have to reach the office on time, but one cannot help but stop and stare at these gorgeous views of the Arabian Sea and the Mumbai skyline. Now, every day and every night, thousands of Mumbaikars, they find their solace here. Ironical, right? Finding solace amidst hundreds of other individuals. But that is Mumbai for you though. Mad, not mundane. So I'm just going to sit here for a while. Screw the work. My boss does it again. Ruining a beautiful moment that I was enjoying so much. Have to pick it up. Hello? Yes, sir. Haan, sir. Yes, sir. But that location is sort of tricky to reach. I'm not in a car that I can, haul so many magazines around. But wait, I think I can do it. Just send me the location, I'll figure it out. No matter what the people and the weather threw at us, we were prepared for everything. The madness soared as the skies got a little clear, but the same couldn't be said for the roads as they were getting clogged more and more. The Rista, it showed me the way and enabled me to pierce through the traffic like a silent assassin. Now, all this mayhem that had ensued since the morning made me realize one thing. I was hungry. We are at the iconic Ashok Vada Pav Center, one of the most iconic Vada Pav centers in Mumbai. Needless to say, we absolutely love our Vada Pavs. They are economical, but they still get the job done really well. Just like the Rista, if you may. Now, this beauty might not need any fuel, but I certainly do. So let's join the line, shall we? Mumbai has a lot of people, a lot of hustlers, and that means long queues aren't a rare sight, especially when you're standing in line to devour one of the best vada pavs of Mumbai. Shortly after all the flavors bursting in my mouth, the sun above my head reminded me I had a task to accomplish and it was getting warmer. We had to roll out, but not before indulging in some recreational time again with the Arabian Sea. Sorry, boss. I'm not that hardworking. And again, Ather Rizta came to our rescue as it guided us to what is possibly renowned to be one of the world's largest slums, Dharavi. But there was more to it than what people usually know. It is basically a living organism, thriving, surviving, and living to the fullest. We came across a bunch of little hustlers who helped us in finding our ways to the narrow lanes. Now, despite being small in age and size, they were already representing the spirit of Mumbai. Narrow lanes and broken roads might have made the task at hand a lot harder, but just like Dharavi, the Rista also had more to offer. Dead ends were also a part of this journey, but who cared? I had Rista's reverse assistance to get me out of tough spots, but it was about to get harder. God bless my boss. Gave me a task, one of the most inaccessible locations in the whole of Mumbai. That too on a very humid day. But we are Top Gear and we want to make this task a little more hard for us. So I'm going to invite one of my friends, Sandesh, to come be a part of this beautiful journey through Dharavi. And it is going to be the ultimate test for Ather Rista's agility as well as comfort as we make our way through the narrow lanes of this beautiful location. So, are you up for it? The seat looks pretty comfortable and the suspension is pretty nice as well. So let's just get going, shall we? Let me breathe a little first. After seeing a couple of gang signs being thrown our way, we were ready to take on the tapering lanes of Dharavi. Real estate might be an issue in Mumbai, but the Rista didn't care as it hauled both of us around in comfort that is basically unmatched in its segment, thanks to the widest seat an electric scooter has ever seen in India. Not only this, despite being a family scooter, the Rista showcased it is still an Ather with its profound agility. Now it was time to get the job done. But the question was, will the Rista be able to devour so many magazine copies? 34 liters of underseat storage is no joke, guys. Your 15-inch laptop bags? The Rista will devour two of them. Now that we had dealt with the torrential rains and narrow lanes, it was time to take on the open roads, clogged with traffic. Most of the dreams that we see in this lovely city, they die in this traffic only. Now at times when I could, I flew on the wings of my guardian angel. Darting from red lights were also a fun affair on the Rista, as it was eager enough to kiss its 80 km per hour top speed whenever it had the chance to. At slow speeds, it didn't lose any composure and handled everything like a breeze from the Arabian Sea. This city, it breaks you down when you have to grind like this every day. But then, it teaches you to get back up again and start moving again. And then someone decides to slam the brakes in front of you. Typical Bombay. But to make sure that the vehicle behind gets alarmed of this, the Rista also gets an emergency stop signal. During and post monsoon, it becomes even more horrendous because of the road conditions that resemble that of the moon's surface. But my cute little rover made easy work for it too. Land it on the moon, Eastro. This is the rover that you need. As we were legit climbing our way to the office, the Rista, it reminded me of another neat trick that it had up its sleeve: hill hold. I'm telling you, this thing can crawl on the moon and keep the astronaut safe.
And this cute little rover finally got me to the office, safe and sound. Now, despite having such a tiring and long day, I'm still smiling and willing to go up there and give in my best as a hardworking employee. Boss, you're hearing that right? But the only reason why I'm still smiling and ready to hustle is because of this beauty right here. It kept me calm and composed all throughout the day and enabled me whenever I needed it to have my back. And that is the sort of family member that every family needs out there.
Amidst all the Mumbai madness that we had dealt through during the day, now it was my time to find my peace of tranquility. Sorry in advance, people, for ending this with a very bad wordplay, but the Rista, it will not only keep you safe, but your rishtas as well.